I have the right to remain...
Is that a reasonable
I have the right
question
to not answer your questions. If you want to ask me questions and interview me, I suggest you arrest me, caution me, and we'll do it with lawyers.
You
Pick that up.
You need to answer me when I'm asking you.
I don't need to answer you anything.
Listen. There's no issue.
No,
with you
don't
being
tell me
here.
to
This is a
listen.
public
You asked
place.
me to listen. Don't tell me to listen. What? How can you see my drone's up there? How can you see it's not on space? You know what I mean? You're distracting me from flying. Bugger off. The burden of proof is on you, not on me. So go find your evidence. Do your investigation.
It begins with a calm but tense exchange. A man, firm in his understanding of his rights, refuses to answer a police officer's questions. "If you want to interview me, arrest me," he says. This short encounter sets the tone for the story ahead, one of rights, control, and ego. Welcome back to the People's Court, where we explore real police encounters and the line between authority and abuse. Today's video reveals what happens when officers enforce not the law, but their personal feelings, turning curiosity into confrontation.
Mate, you alright?
Yeah, about yourself?
Yeah. Can I help you?
No, you're right, thank you.
What are you doing?
Pardon?
What are you doing?
What does it look like I'm doing?
You're not flying that over the police station.
Pardon?
You won't be flying that over the police station.
What? Why not?
You're not allowed to.
Says
Protected
who?
Premises.
Huh?
It's protected premises. You're not allowed to.
Protected
fly
by
over the
who?
police station.
Protected by who?
This gentleman's about to fly a drone over the police station.
That's probably a bad idea. Let's go, thank you.
Are you in order, sir?
Why is that a bad
Are
idea?
you in order, sir?
Why is that a bad idea?
I'm just asking you for an order, sir.
And I'm asking, who are
Fully
you?
aware that you're recording me. I'm a police officer.
Okay. Have you got your warrant card? Your warrant card
It's
there?
on show there. There we go.
Lovely. Was it? Sorry, I can't read. I didn't get a chance to read that.
Sergeant Fillingham.
Sergeant
Fillingham.
Fillingham, and your number there?
You don't need to know my number. That's my work number. 137 is my shoulder number.
Okay, there you go. So
I'm just simply
recognise
asking you, sir.
Okay.
What you're doing here because you're outside the police premises.
And I've just told you. Well, I haven't told you, but it's quite clear what I'm doing. You just told him what I'm about to do. That's quite clear, isn't it?
I'm asking you, what is it that you're about to do?
Well, I don't need to answer your question, I'm afraid, Sergeant.
Right, you're still outside the police premises.
Okay.
Okay, I need to make sure that you're here for lawful reasons because it's a bit of a strange area to stand, and you have a drone.
Right.
So I'm asking the reason that you have a drone, what you're planning to do with the drone.
That's my business.
That it's police property.
Okay.
So I need to know whether you're monitoring movements of staff coming.
The scene unfolds outside a public area where a man peacefully operates his drone. But before long, a sergeant approaches, demanding to know who he is and what he's doing. The man stays calm, asserting his rights. "That's my business," he says, reminding the officer that filming in public is not a crime. The officer, however, insists the location is protected, though no law supports that claim. As the exchange continues, the officer's tone sharpens. Less about safety, more about dominance. The real issue becomes clear: ego versus accountability.
And going, it's a perfectly reasonable question to be asking you, isn't it?
Okay. And I have the right to remain...
Is that a reasonable
I have the right
question
to not answer your questions. If you want to ask me questions and interview me, I suggest you arrest me, caution me, and we'll do it with lawyers.
There's no issue with you. Listen. There's no issue with
No,
you
don't
being
tell me
here.
to
This is a
listen.
public
You asked me
place.
to listen. Don't tell me to listen. Give
I'm
me
explaining something
directives.
to you quite clearly. You're in
Okay.
a public place. I
Yes.
don't have an issue being in a public place at all.
Okay.
All I'm saying is I've got welfare reasons
Right.
as to if you're flying a drone inside the premises, it might be monitoring staff going and
Okay.
to and from it. Do you understand that?
No. Can we get back to the original point when you pulled up and you said through your window that this is a protected site and I'm not allowed to?
You're in the public place at the moment.
Yeah, but you said I'm not allowed to fly my drone
If you start
over.
flying a drone inside the premises, it will raise questions.
Yeah, but you said it's a
That's correct.
protected area, didn't you? Did you not?
No, I think you're making that up now on the spot.
Oh, yeah. Okay. Funny enough, because the camera was recording that as well, so it would have picked it
Is
up.
it?
So now you're
Is
lying
it?
on camera.
It's protected premises. It's protected premises.
It's protected premises.
No, I'm not lying. On
You are,
camera.
'cause you literally
need
the camera's
you need
picked
to,
it up.
You need to answer me when I'm asking you.
I don't need to
why
answer
you're
you
gonna be flying
anything.
a drone inside the premises.
I don't need to answer you anything,
All right,
Sergeant.
just bear with me one thing.
No. Am I detained?
No.
Right, so don't tell me to bear with you. I'll go do what I want where I want.
Their conversation spirals into a power struggle. The officer claims to have welfare reasons for interfering, while the man repeatedly explains that he is standing in a public space. The body cam captures the tension, the officer grasping for authority he doesn't have, and the civilian standing firm in his rights. It's a familiar dance, one we've seen across countless audits and public encounters where police emotions outweigh reason. And as frustration builds, it becomes evident that hurting an officer's pride often triggers the biggest overreactions.
Hello, mate. You got a license for the drone?
Pardon?
You just a license?
I'm
for the
currently
drone?
flying at the moment, mate, so
Have
I'd
you
rather
got a
not be
licence?
distracted. It's actually an offence to distract the pilot,
Okay,
so
have you
you'll
got
have to
a
wait till I'm
license for the
done.
drone?
No, it has to be on display. If you're flying
You'll
a
have to
drone-
wait till I'm done. I'm currently flying a drone. You're
Sorry,
distracting
Your
me.
license needs to be on display. You need to bring it down to show the license.
You can only tell me to bring a drone down if you suspect me of committing an offence with it.
Well, I do at the moment.
What
because
offence do you suspect me
You
of
haven't got a
committing?
license, and I don't know
Why
how
do you
heavy
suspect
it
that I
is.
don't have a license?
Because
What
it's
are your
not-
reasonable
It's not
grounds?
clearly on display, is it?
What? How can you see my drone's up there? How can you see it's not
Well,
on display?
you
Do
could
you know
put
what I
it-
mean? You're distracting me from flying. Bugger off.
It should be on display. If you've got that up,
Oh, it's got to be
it should-
display on the drone. Can you see what's on the drone
I'd
from
like
there?
you to
No,
bring
it's
it
up in the air,
down.
isn't
Well,
it?
you can't tell me to bring it down for that reason.
I can
Landing.
check your license.
Suspect that I don't have it, and you have to have reasonable
I suspect that
suspicion.
you don't
What's
have
reasonable?
it because
What's-
you won't show me.
No, because
I'm politely asking
because
you to
I'm
see your
observing my
license.
rights and I'm observing the legislation.
I would like to see your license.
What law do you have to request my license?
So why are we flying this over a police
Because
station?
that's where I want to fly it. It's my business to fly it.
Well, if you could bring it down, please, so we can check your license.
Is that a lawful order?
No, I'm just asked. I said please, didn't I?
Okay, so then no, I'm going to politely decline.
All right.
When backup arrives, the situation intensifies. More officers question the man, suggesting he might be breaking laws related to drone operations. But none of them can name which law he's violating. Instead, they rely on vague claims, protected airspace, safety concerns, and assumptions. The man, still focused on flying safely, reminds them, "You can't demand I land my drone unless you suspect an offense." Their insistence only proves his point. Their authority, in this moment, is rooted not in law but in discomfort with being challenged.
How heavy is your drone?
I've not told you to stop distracting me while I'm flying my drone.
I'm asking you a question.
And I've
Tim.
said
Landing.
distracting me. I'm trying to focus. It's a
Okay.
piece of equipment. It's an offence to distract pilots.
It's
Stop
not.
talking to me.
Well, please bring it down so we can have a conversation then.
You said please, and I said no.
I need to
Request-
see your
You said
license.
it's a request, not an order. I'm not listening to requests.
Okay,
I will,
well,
I will comply with lawful orders.
we'll go down a completely different route with this then, if that's what you prefer.
What route is that?
Or we'll go down the offences route, if that's
What
what you
offence?
want.
What offence? What
Well, at the
offence?
minute, I don't think you've got a license, so
Well,
I'll just take the drone off.
why do you think I don't have a license?
Because I can't see it, can I?
So I can't see yours. It doesn't mean you don't have
But
one
I'm in
either.
full police uniform.
Yeah, but I can't see your driver's license. Doesn't mean you don't
But I'm
have
not
a
driving
driver's
anything,
license.
am I?
You're an absolute moron.
I don't
Just
think
because you
so.
can't see something while something's in the air, that's not reasonable suspicion.
Well, where's your license?
It's on the drone.
Well, bring it down and let's
No,
have a look then.
I'll
Landing.
show you when I decide to bring it down. You can't. The legislation does not demand you. Does not give you the power to demand me to land a drone unless you reasonably suspect that I've committed an offence.
But
And
you
you have to have
can't-
reasonable
You
suspicion.
can't be flying that unless it's over under 249
And
grams.
do you know how heavy it is?
I'm
No.
asking
No,
you.
I know how heavy it is.
But that's what I'm asking you, and you've
Well,
not
then that's
told-
my business.
But you've not told me an answer.
I don't need to answer your question.
But you do,
Are
because
you arresting me and cautioning me? Then
I'm
no, I don't have to
asking
answer
you
your question. Do you know why?
because you're committing an offence if that is over 249 grams.
The burden of proof is on you, not on me. So go find your evidence, do your investigation.
As the drone hovers above, the officers grow visibly agitated. They demand identification, threaten escalation, and argue over visibility. "I can't see your license," one says, as though blindness equals suspicion. The man's response is measured but sharp. "I can't see your license either." Logic doesn't matter here. Their frustration deepens as their reasoning crumbles. It's a perfect example of how some officers weaponize uncertainty, turning everyday encounters into tests of submission. Still, the man stands his ground, refusing to surrender his rights.
You'll have to wait till it's done then, won't you?
The duty sergeant at the moment
on response team at Croydon. Just wanted to know if you had any questions or any issues with anyone that's spoken to you yet.
I do have a few.
Okay.
I would like to be fair, I'll probably do it straight through IOPC and deal with
Okay.
it. You're a sergeant here, are you?
Yes.
Thank you, I appreciate that. And your name, sorry?
Stuart Galloway.
Stuart Galloway, and your number's 2742.
2742.
Do you know the collar numbers of those two that were in the van? Because I was flying the drone, I didn't get a chance to
I
ask
know the
them.
unit.
Okay. Could you tell me who it is? Because I need to know so I can make the IOPC complaint.
I'll go and get their details
Yeah.
for you and I'll bring it out for you.
That'd be perfect. Thank you. Because obviously they were also interrupting me while I'm flying a drone. I did try to tell them, I'm flying a drone, please don't interrupt me. And I said they wanted to see my license and this, that and the other. And I'm like, well, it's up in the air at the moment. You can't demand me to land it unless you just reasonably suspect me of an offence.
I think it's fair enough for them to come and speak to you.
Come and speak to me, not a problem.
Even
And
whilst you're flying it, I mean...
speak to me, but then when I say I'm trying to concentrate, don't distract me, because it is an offence to distract a pilot. If I cause an accident, I'm liable for that, but then so is the person that's distracted me.
I mean, they're also trying to do their job to make sure everyone's safe.
And they can wait until I'm done, unless they have a lawful reason.
Eventually, a senior sergeant arrives, calm, collected, and reasonable. Her professionalism immediately shifts the tone. She listens to both sides and offers a balanced perspective. The man expresses his intention to file an official complaint, explaining how earlier officers interrupted and harassed him mid-flight. The sergeant agrees to gather their names for accountability. In this brief moment, lawfulness replaces arrogance. It's a small glimpse of what policing should look like: measured, respectful, and transparent, not defensive or fueled by pride.
To demand me to land a drone.
No,
but
I think it's fair enough
otherwise,
to engage with someone who is flying a drone over a protected site.
it's not protected, Sergeant.
No, in terms of there's members of the public and police inside the police station, so I think it would be quite reasonable behaviour just to speak to someone, just to see
and
what kind of person they are, if there's any concerns.
And
But obviously, if you're
I've
doing
got
something that's a
no
hobby
issue with being spoken to, okay? If they come up to me and said, look, are you doing this for YouTube? And the way the first sergeant approached me set the tone for the whole interaction. You know, so when you came out and I saw that you were going to engage politely, I'm going to give that back to you. You know, I'm not going to give you crap because they were rude to me. It's not your fault. I hope, as a sergeant, that when you see this footage and when it comes through from the IOPC, that it is dealt with appropriately.
So
obviously, there's a huge issue with them.
How many people have caused issue for you?
The first sergeant who came out was wearing a red top. The two constables that were in that van, I think there was two more with them. But see, I'm trying to look at the drone to make sure I got line of sight with it. I think there was two more with them. They're obviously constantly trying to interrupt me. None of them informed me. You haven't informed me that I'm being recorded on your body-worn video, which is in your policies, isn't it?
It's procedural, but I imagine you're used to police coming out to engage with you. They're always going to be.
But you should never assume that a member of the public knows.
No, absolutely.
Because obviously, if I don't know I've been recorded, I don't know that there's footage for me to access and all of that jazz. You know the drill on it.
As the encounter closes, the man reflects on the irony of it all. Officers claim to protect the law, but seem offended when citizens know it better than they do. His calm defiance exposes how quickly authority can morph into harassment when unchallenged. In the end, reason wins, the sergeant takes notes, and the man walks away unarrested. The People's Court reminds us once again, knowledge is power. Always film, always stay calm, and never forget. Rights only protect you when you know them.